Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is March 24, 2015. Let's jump right into the charts here. You're going to see the S&P 500 E-mini futures this morning are trading a little bit higher. They're trading up $4 to right around the $20.99 level, so right around $2,099 per contract. Futures are moving up a little bit today. You can see they were up a little bit higher, but they have tapered off a little bit. We'll see where the market goes. Today is expected to be another light volume session. Yesterday was a very light volume trading session, so we'll see where it goes, and we'll see how this market plays out. Now, just a few moments ago, there was some economic data released. Again, it looks like U.S. consumer prices, they rose for the first time in about 4 months. I don't think that really is that big a deal, but it does show that there is a little bit of inflation starting to creep up into the market system. So we'll see if that does affect the Federal Reserve. Maybe you'll hear something like that a little bit later today. But let's take a look at some stocks in the news. First one I'm going to start off with today is Freeport-McMoRan. Looks like the company has cut their dividend. Stock closed at $19.33 yesterday. It's trading at $18.77 now. I really don't see a whole lot here one way or the other. What I generally do each and every day is I look to find where the institutional money is going to get into an equity. So for instance, if I think this 200 period moving average is a very, very good support level, then I would look to place something along the lines of a long side bounce if we trade it down there. But today I really don't see a whole lot here for Freeport Mac. So again, we'll watch for pattern. This may be something that we'll trade in the intraday stock chat room, and we'll see how it plays out from there. But either way, we'll just try to isolate levels, and that's the best thing we could do. Once again, we'll be trading each and every morning, especially if we get a little bit of volatility. The trading will be very good. So come on over, take a 7-day free trial to our InTheMoneyStocks chat room, and you'll see everything that we do. The intraday setups will be there. Yesterday, if you watched our video, we had a nice level on KSU. That played out almost picture perfect, and most of our traders made good money off of that trade, among some others. All right, let's take a look at the next one we're going to see here is SONS, which is Sonus Networks. This stock is getting hammered today. Stock closed at $13.16. It's now trading at $8.95. So when you see something like this, you got to be a little bit on the guarded side, because the stock really is broken through all support levels, really. So when you see something like this, you want to be a little bit careful. The next big level I'm seeing for this is around the March 2012, excuse me, the November 2012 lows, which is around $6.80. So for me, there's nothing to do here with Sonus Networks. If it gets down to $6.80, we'll look at that big double bottom from 2012. We'll see if it's worth playing. But again, we'll make that decision this morning in the intraday stock chat. Let's take a look at WLL, which is Whiting Petroleum. This stock just did a share offering. Stock is getting hammered. Closed at $38.39. It is now trading at around $30.35. So again, this is another equity. And again, anything with the petroleum sector or anything in that sector where you're going to have some kind of middle-of-the-road energy companies, these companies carry a lot of debt. This company is actually doing a secondary here, so you want to be careful with this one. We'll start to look for a bottom once the opening bell rings. I'm not sure we see one here. Right now it is holding the $30 level, but again, if that level does crack, this is vulnerable to much further declines, potentially as low as 24 bucks. So you want to be careful with this one. Let's take a look at Netflix. This is a name that we all know. They were upgraded today to a $4.50 price target, I think, by Barclays. I'm not seeing anything too great or too bad. I think Netflix is just trading in a range. Ultimately, I do think it can trade lower, so be a little bit careful with Netflix. Let's take a look at G3 Apparel. Ticker symbol is GIII. What you're going to see here is they came out with numbers that were a little bit better than expected. I'm showing a big resistance level around the 115 area. That's where it traded in the pre-market. Again, if you own it, just trail your stop loss. There's really no other way to play it. Let's take a look at MKC, which is McCormick. I forget the news on this one. Maybe it was numbers. Stock is trading up, but I believe right now you're a little bit stretched on the daily chart, so be careful with this one. Try your stop loss. That's the only way to play it at the moment. If you want to buy it, I would not be a buyer up here up here at these levels at all. I would leave it alone. Try your stop loss. I'm showing big resistance here on the daily chart around $75.50 to $76. So you're right now trading at 75, 79. No volume on the move. So be very, very careful with this one. Let's take a look at Ross Stores. I believe they are scheduled to split. So Ross Stores trading at $107.51. I'm not sure if the split will take effect today or not, but either way, they did announce a 2-for-1 split. So keep that on the radar today. It could be in play if it does split. Again, the split does not affect your holding or anything like that. Just remember, you just get more shares. But they are scheduled to do a 2-for-1 split. Recently, Visa did complete their split as well. I believe it was a 4-for-1 split. So right now that stock is trading at around $67. Has good support though around 65 if it does trade down there. So keep that one on the radar as well. All right, let's move over to the gold market this morning. Gold futures are trading up $4.20 to $1,192 an ounce. Let's go over to the GLD, and what you see here at the GLD, trading at around 114.5. Ultimately, gold is holding up pretty well right now. I think it still has a little bit more upside to go. So again, we'll see how it plays out once again today. But right now, I'm not seeing all that much. But gold futures are trading a little bit higher. Let's go to the crude market. Crude oil futures are trading up by 85 cents. When crude is up, what does that usually mean? Usually means that the U.S. dollar index is lower. And that's what we're seeing here this morning. Dollar is down. Crude is up. The black line right here represents crude. The candles, the green and red candles, represent the dollar. Dollar down, crude price is up. It's just that simple. It has nothing to do with supply and demand. It has to do with dollar strength, in my opinion. The dollar is a little bit on the weaker side, so that should be good for crude oil. Let's take a look at the USO, and you're going to see the USO is trading around $17.12. Closed at $16.78 yesterday. So we'll give crude a little bit of a slight upside bias, but I don't think it's going to go up all that much. So again, it's still a very, very choppy trade, still a difficult trade. Be careful with the crude market. All right, I think I covered everything that I wanted to get through today. All in all, this is what we're looking at, a little bit of a slower market open, but we'll see how if things change or if anything comes about. But again, chat room has been on fire. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial to that. Also, our research center has been really doing well in 2015. We have an outstanding track record up there. You can check it out for yourself. And our options alert program has been stellar. So come on over, take a 7-day free trial to our research center or to our intraday stock chat, or just take a subscription to our options alerts and see what it's all about. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day. We'll see you on the charts.